Jesus tells the disciples 3 times throughout the Gospel books that he will be hung on the cross. The first time when Jesus says it, Peter says that should never happen to Jesus. The second time Jesus says it, the disciples are heartbroken. And today, we will look at the third time when Jesus tells his disciples that he will be hung on the cross. People have the tendency to hear only what they want to hear. In the text today, Jesus tells the disciples about the cross and suffering. But all disciples hear from Jesus' story is the story about Jerusalem, and they end up talking only about what they want to talk about. This must have been so frustrating for Jesus. The mother of James and John, Jesus' 2 disciples, come to Jesus to ask him for a favor. She says, "Grant that one of these 2 sons of mine may sit at your right and the other at your left in your kingdom." Upon hearing her favor, Jesus told her, "You don't know what you're asking," Jesus said. "Can you drink the cup I am going to drink?" And James and John answered, "Yes, we can." Then Jesus told his disciples, who seemed clueless, "You will indeed drink from my cup, but to sit at my right or left is not for me to grant. These places belong to those for whom they have been prepared by my Father." When the other 10 disciples heard about this, they were indignant with the 2 brothers. They must have said to James and John, "Who wouldn't want to sit next to Jesus? How can you bring your mother to ask such a favor?" Or they might have thought, "I should have asked first." But the cup that Jesus was referring to signified the cross and suffering. However, the disciples never thought about the meaning of this cup and only thought about the power they'd have if they sat next to Jesus. So that's why Jesus told them, "What is the authority that you want? The rulers of this world exercise authority over the people, but that is not the authority that you should desire." Instead, whoever wants to become great among you must be your servant, and whoever wants to be first must be your slave, just as the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many. What is the purpose of your studies or your life at the present moment? Is it to seat yourself in a place of authority, or to really sit next to Jesus? Just like the reason that Jesus came to us, let's make sure that the purpose of our life, our work, and our studies is to serve others. And for those who live with such purpose, Jesus will continue to cheer on.